So V10 is a nice engine here at Kaiser Classic in Stockholm, Sweden. But over here we have some much more rare. It is a Porsche 964, you can tell. But it's a Porsche 964 Turbo S. Also Leichtbau, it's the only version that existed of the 964 Turbo S, I believe. This is the first product from Porsche exclusive department. So it's actually signed by the director Rolf Sprenger. And this was made for the tennis player Steffi Graf's father. The tennis player Steffi Graf have had a connection with Porsche tennis since their teenage years. So presented to the Porsche board in the early 1990s, the project was should be like a Carrera RS road holding, but with a turbo power, even more turbo and lighter than a turbo. So it's a rear seat deletion, power window deletion, AC deletion, lighter windows, lighter front trunk hood of some kind of early carbon material. It's lower, 40 millimeters lower. It's 381 horsepower, sharper cams, other injectors, more boost, of course. You can really see that is so much lower than the standard 911 turbo. And Polar silver, and it's absolutely a thing of beauty. The closer you look at it, the more you look at it, the more you love it. It's one of 11 without any options, but that said, it has like every option imaginable. I mean, just have a look at this lovely 959 inspired air intakes. But when you have a look on this, you see it's like leather everywhere in the interior. And this is also, by the way, filmed in 8K. And still, it's like, it feels like a safe when you're opening and closing things. So just have a look here. Turbo S logo, Porsche logo on the steering wheel, apparently standard, I believe. But here things get interesting. You can see even this is leather clad. I've never seen like a non-power switch, like a, what you say, the lever, power lever, leather clad. This is also leather clad. It's like incredible. Everything you see here is covered in leather. Leather instrument panel, of course. A-pillars leather, sun visors leather. Even you can see the fan intakes are leather. Here's leather. This is leather. Take away the little dust. A bit smaller glove compartment. Leather clad, of course. Turbo S specific. Middle console leather. 22 degrees inside here. Temperature works. Only 47,000 kilometers. Feels like new. I mean, smells like new also. It's like incredible. And have a look at the signed hood. Here, Rolf Sprenger signed it. Head of Porsche exclusive department. You can see this is some kind of early carbon version. Turbo S specific everything. I mean, the sound of when you close this are just like safe-like. I mean, hear the door here. It's like better than any 992 or Ferrari for that matter. Turbo S specific, rear seat deletion of all. All 10 Turbo S had rear seat deletion. Polar silver, as I told you maybe. But it's just a joy opening everything on this. It's just like, wow, feels like brand new. So 1.5 million euro to share or to spare. You could share this if you have 1.5 million to spare. And it's also evident there's no plastic visible anywhere. It's just the best materials everywhere. I mean, I can remember that the spoiler was some kind of plastic parts with a regular 964, but this is just painted everywhere. It's evident it's a top model. Super top model. I mean, only 80, 81 or 83 people in the world bought this. Some to Japan, some to US. This is a European specific, so it's super rare. And also with the interesting history of Steffi Graf's father. I wonder if he's alive. I doubt so. It would be interesting to talk with Steffi Graf, see if she remembers this Porsche. Imagine that story. I would like to go to Vegas and interview her. Actually, maybe that's an idea. So great job, Kaiser Classic in Stockholm, Sweden, for finding this example. This steering wheel is so nice. Full leather, Turbo S logo, Porsche logo. That sound is just perfect. 959 style intakes. So it kind of looks better without the front lights on. I'm not sure. Let's kill them. I want to take this for a spin. I mean, imagine this is a light car with 381 real Porsche horsepowers. And silver is a perfect color for this. And this must be the first 8K video of a 964 Turbo S. I wonder how many that are even on the road today. Can't be many. And there's only one connected to Steffi Graf and only 11 without any options, but still fully optioned. If you know my drift, if you catch my drift. And I believe I mentioned calipers are red, which looks nice. I've seen a few examples with gold calipers, but this just looks better. I didn't close the door perfectly. Now I did. It's like with a safe. It's also difficult to close the door completely on a safe. So Kaiser Cars is just outside Stockholm, and they have a pretty nice showroom actually. Let's take a walk around. Gorgeous E30. Mustang. Dodge Demon. Looks pretty mean. Gorgeous 911. Cobra. Oh, this was very interesting. How could it even be street legal? Where are the seatbelts? Integrale, 2 versions, lovely. Taycan. They will have Elvis. Carbon blades. 2 speedsters. One is a turbo body, wide version. But for some reason, I'm stunning 993. For some reason, I'm always drawn back to the 964 Turbo S. I mean, what a beautiful example of Porsche exclusive. So that's all for Kaiser Classic. Thanks a lot to Kaiser Classic. And be sure to visit them when you're in Stockholm.